Well, that was probably as tight as you're going to see. The USA hang on, but gee, Russia had a great opportunity in that last couple of minutes. 13 points to 6.
Alessandro, obviously a very, very tough conditions here at New Plymouth, but you gave the Americans a head start.
Yeah, we try to show our best. It's our first game. We're trying to prepare for this game as much as possible. It was tough, the game. It's very unlikely that we lost, but we'll try to show our good game in the next games.
And you must be pleased with the way that you were able to fight back in the second half to keep it to 7 points.
Yeah, but we tried to score. It was our goal to make the points, but it doesn't happen, but we'll try later.
And a lot of spirit, obviously, a lot of competition with this match against America.
Yeah, sure. For us, it was a great competition. We come here for first time. It's very impressive for us. We are very lucky to be here.
All right, enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Well, you saw the game at home. What do you reckon? They need to do a little bit more work on their set piece. The scrum was a bit variable. The line-out wasn't great at all. And they also perhaps need to do a little bit more work at retaining possession. But all in all, Russia, a very interesting team. Russia, interesting. Georgia, interesting. I'm liking these teams from Europe that we don't know much about in this part of the world. USA, though, they will be pretty happy, I would guess, with their performance. They'll be very happy with the result. They need a win. All teams need a win in a situation like this. And their captain is Todd Clever. Not as dominant today or as prominent today as he was against Ireland.
And Todd, congratulations. How good is this feeling?
Yeah, no, it's an awesome feeling. I'm proud of the boys for sticking through. We made it tough on ourselves, but the crowd helped us get us through that one.
How difficult backing up after that tough match 4 days ago against Ireland?
Yeah, mentally we were there, but physically we seemed a bit slow off the cuff. But we have a big break till next game, so hopefully we get back to 100%.
Spirited the way that the Russians came back in the second half. How nervous were you in those last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I was nervous. I was very nervous. They're a tough team, and they're improving. Every time we play them, they're getting better and better. Now I'm just proud of the guys that we were able to finish through that.
Perfect preparation for Australia?
It's going to be a tough game, so looking forward to that big challenge and playing against the big names. And, we just want to improve every game and, look for that game. And then we got one other game after that at least.
And just a final comment, Todd. You've been down here in New Plymouth for a wee while. How have you enjoyed the hospitality?
It's fantastic as always. The Kiwis are great to us. And, they really came out and supported us tonight. So we want to thank everybody like that.
Thanks for talking to us and enjoy the victory.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yes, they will enjoy themselves, I'm sure, the Americans. That's only their third win in Rugby World Cup history. 13 points to 6 against Russia. Well, the USA have about 8 days off now, and they'll want it. Here are the highlights of the match. This is very early in the first half. Russia have made a big charge towards the goal line, won a penalty, opened the scoring through Kushnarov. USA similarly opened their scoring with a penalty goal from Chris Wiles. The old man of the sea was quite happy. Now we come to the only try of the game. And it was a great piece of support play from the halfback. And Mike Petrie crossed under the posts. The break here from Suniula. And the try. The referee was not sure about the grounding. Went upstairs to have a look. No problem. No problem there either, let me tell you. Suniula had a terrific game, went very close early in the second half. But this man was not quite so good, unfortunately, today. Nguena, his handling wasn't so good. Missed drop goal, missed penalties. There was all sorts of things going on. last few minutes of the game were really quite tense. Russia brought the score back, and there is the final whistle. And the USA win it by 13-6. Didn't know there were this many Russians in New Zealand. They're out in force. Some of those hats were well worth looking at. And Uncle Sam and all his buddies have been here as well. Great crowd here at New Plymouth today. They've had an awful lot of fun. Despite the fact that it rained, and it rained quite heavily at times during the game as well. It's cleared up now, so that'll help them as they wander off down to the town to all the watering holes.
Obviously disappointed with that effort. Was it because of the first up game?
Maybe we looked a little bit tired towards the just at half time mark, but we defended a lot, you know. And as you know, you tend to show your fatigue when you are struggling on the back foot. I'm proud of the lads. They've put everything into it. Just errors, certain areas have cost us again. You know, we've had opportunities and we've let the opposition off the hook.
Was the message at half-time to use the conditions of the wind in the second 40?
Yeah, a little bit. We played a little bit too much around the halfway line, messed around. We needed to keep hold of the ball, but unfortunately we didn't in the first half. And then we talked about putting the ball behind the wings, making them put some errors, which worked out for us. Scrum was reasonable, so we were happy to have some scrums, but unfortunately the line-out let us down. It didn't function, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Problems at the line-out, but the other set piece, the scrum was strong, and you must have been thrilled with the way the guys came back, especially in that last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the team. They did work hard, and I know that's an old thing that's said, but they worked hard till the death, and they've come a long way to actually be competing with a few minutes left on the clock, then still within the grasp of a draw.
All right, best of luck for the remainder of the games.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, a little bit of misinformation there. That was actually Kingsley Jones, the team director for the Russian team. And yes, they have come a long way. Well, I don't know how far they've come, but he's telling us they've come a long way. The competition at a tournament like this will do a team like Russia the world of good, I would imagine. Their supporters just waiting for some of them to come out. Let's hear now from the American camp. See what they thought of their performance in this win.
And Eddie, obviously a good victory. You must have been pleased to make sure that you haven't lost to Russia to keep that unbeaten record.
Yeah, it was a great victory for us. You know, we knew coming off the Ireland game we'd put a lot of work in and we'd something to build on. But I reminded the guys that Russia would come out and play hard tonight, and I thought it was a really, really good test game of rugby in the conditions. We played very well at times. We had Russia really in trouble a few times and we couldn't put them away. And that's credit to them. Their defence was extraordinary, you know, and I have to give them credit. They really, really defended brilliantly. And they came back at us at the end, as you'd expect. So I'm very, very happy with the win. I thought we deserved the win based on the way we played, but it was right there to the very end.
How difficult was it to get the guys up so soon after that loss against Ireland?
Well, once the dust settled on Ireland on Monday morning, we went back and talked about Russia. You know, that was a crucial thing. I knew the guys were elated after the Irish performance, but at the same time I knew if we waltzed in here tonight half-cocked, Russia would take us down. And we were very much focused on Russia from the get-go. And I think had we not, we probably wouldn't have won the game, but we really got our focus back from the Ireland game.
Plenty of positives from that match, and in particular your line-out.
Yeah, our line-out fired a lot better tonight. In fact, our scrum fired a lot better as well. I think we got some crucial line-out ball at the very end we needed. We stole some of their ball, and I think we got a really good try to win the game.
Thanks for talking to us, and the best of luck against Australia in Wellington.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that game against Australia in Wellington's on Friday. Not next Friday, Friday week, so about 8 or 9 days away. Italy then move out, and they play Russia play Italy on Tuesday. Great jubilation around the ground because USA have beaten Russia by 13 points to 6 in New Plymouth. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Hey, kone ra.
Podcast coverage brought to you by Heineken, Bunnings Warehouse and Telecom.